Everyone took my decision quietly. Word got back to my aunts and uncles, and they started calling me ungrateful. My Aunt Sarah, who I had once confided in, left a voicemail saying I was being unfair to my parents. Another uncle sent a long Facebook message about how family is everything, and I should let bygones be bygones. I deleted the message without responding. Thankfully, my close friends were nothing but supportive. Julia, especially, reminded me that I didn't owe my family anything. My small but tight-knit circle of friends rallied around me, inviting me to dinners and outings to keep my spirits up. One of them even joked that I was auditioning for a new family, which wasn't far from the truth. I also started tackling the legal side of things. My parents had once listed me as a beneficiary on a small trust fund, but I had no interest in keeping ties to their money. I contacted a lawyer to ensure my name was removed from any family properties or joint accounts. It felt freeing to know they couldn't use financial strings to pull me back in. My parents didn't stay quiet for long. They started sending messages through mutual acquaintances, accusing me of being dramatic. I ignored them, but the messages kept coming. My brothers also got involved, sending half-hearted apologies that felt more like guilt trips. Jason sent a text saying, "You're taking this too far. You know Mom and Dad love you." Michael followed it up with, "You're making everyone's lives harder. Just come home and talk it out." Neither of them acknowledged the years of neglect, or even apologized directly. Things escalated when my parents left a voicemail. It was my dad's voice, angry and strained, accusing me of erasing them from my life unfairly. He said I was being selfish and causing unnecessary drama. I deleted the voicemail halfway through. While all this was happening, I had a major career milestone. I got a big promotion at work. It was the kind of news I would have wanted to share with family in another life. But this time, I didn't even think about telling them. Instead, I celebrated with Julia and a few close friends over dinner. It felt good to be surrounded by people who actually cared about me. When the holidays rolled around, I experienced another first, spending them alone. I had always dreaded the family gatherings where I felt like an outsider. This year, I stayed home, cooked a small meal for myself, and watched movies. It was quiet but peaceful. Over the next few months, I started building a chosen family. These were friends who had stuck by me through thick and thin, people who treated me better than my own family ever had. I started spending more time with them, creating new traditions that felt meaningful. My parents made one last attempt to reel me back in. They sent a message through a mutual acquaintance, claiming my mom had a health scare. I didn't buy it. They had used similar tactics before to get my attention, and this time, I wasn't falling for it. By the end of it all, I knew this wasn't just about cutting ties, it was about taking control of my life. If they could pretend I didn't exist, then I could do the same to them. Their influence over me was gone, and for the first time, I felt like I was truly free. Update 2. After cutting ties, I decided I needed to go all the way. Blocking numbers and deleting contacts wasn't enough. There were still too many ways my family could interfere in my life, so I got to work removing every last trace of them. First, I tackled my social media. I had already unfriended my parents, siblings, and extended family, but now I went further. I combed through every photo, tag, and post connected to them. Pictures from childhood birthdays, graduations, and random family gatherings. Deleted. Posts where my mom had commented, "So proud of you," even though she never actually said that to my face. Gone. I scrubbed my profiles clean until there was no evidence I had ever been part of their family.